Tonight, you're going to drift beneath the surface. Not into danger, but into wonder. Into the realm of creatures so alien they seem designed by imagination rather than evolution. For the next hour, we'll explore eight-armed intelligence moving through the ocean's darkness. Animals with 3 hearts and blue blood. Creatures that can taste with their arms and think with their entire bodies. Masters of disguise who can become invisible in seconds. But here's what we're not doing. We're not building a biology textbook. We're not cramming facts into your tired mind. We're drifting. Letting the slow rhythm of ocean currents carry you away from wakefulness like a jellyfish floating through midnight water. You've carried enough today. The weight of tasks completed and uncompleted. The pressure of expectations. The endless small decisions that drain you drop by drop. Let it all dissolve. Like salt in seawater. Like tension in warm currents. Breathe in slowly. Hold it. Let it go even slower. Feel your body growing heavy. Shoulders melting. Jaw unclenching. Face softening like sea anemones closing at low tide. This moment is yours. No one needs anything from you. No demands await. You have permission to simply stop. For the next hour, you're safe. You're held. You're exactly where you need to be. We're building a sanctuary here. A campfire in the digital darkness where sleepy souls gather. Where racing thoughts slow to the rhythm of gentle waves. Where rest becomes not just possible, but inevitable. You found your way here. Others are finding theirs. If this becomes your ritual, your path to peace, consider leaving a small mark. A quiet subscription. Not for me, but for the other wanderers still searching for their campfire. So the algorithm knows to guide them here. To this exact sanctuary you're experiencing right now. But that can wait. Everything can wait. For now, just breathe. And listen. And let yourself sink beneath the surface of consciousness. Into the blue darkness where octopuses drift and dream. Here's where it begins. Octopuses are marine animals. Found in oceans worldwide. Not in one ocean. Not in one region. Everywhere saltwater touches Earth. From the Arctic to the tropics. From continental shelves to the deep abyss. Wherever waves move and currents flow, octopuses exist. They live in shallow and deep water. Some in tide pools you could wade through. Others in trenches so deep the pressure would crush a human instantly. Thousands of meters down where sunlight never reaches. Where the world exists in permanent midnight. Some species live near the seafloor. Crawling across sand and stone. Hunting in the boundary layer between water and earth. Where sediment meets current. Where prey hides in complexity. Some live in coral reefs. Those underwater cities. Those forests of stone and polyp. Navigating through gaps and caves and overhangs. Using the reef's complexity as both hunting ground and fortress. Some live in open ocean habitats. Drifting through the pelagic zone. The vast blue emptiness between surface and seafloor. Where there's nowhere to hide. Where camouflage means blending with water itself. There are over 300 known species. 300 different solutions to the same problem: how to be an octopus. How to survive with soft bodies in a world of teeth and hunger. each species slightly different, adapted to specific niches, specialized for particular depths, temperatures, prey types, predator pressures. Octopus sizes vary hugely, from extremes that seem impossible, that break your intuition about what an animal should be. Some are smaller than an inch, tiny jewels, living in spaces the size of walnuts, hunting prey measured in millimeters, completing entire life cycles in volumes of water you could hold in your cupped hands. Some grow very large, giants, arms spanning meters, bodies massing dozens of kilograms. The giant Pacific octopus can weigh over 50 kilograms, can stretch 6 meters from arm tip to arm tip. A creature large enough to look you in the eye, large enough to inspire the Kraken myths. From thumbnail size to larger than humans. All the same basic body plan. All recognizably octopus, but scaled across ranges that defy simple categorization. As you drift deeper into rest, imagine descending through ocean layers. Picture yourself sinking slowly through water columns, through the sunlit zone where light dances and refracts, through the twilight zone where blue fades to black, through the midnight zone where bioluminescence becomes the only light. And at every depth, at every level, octopuses. Different species, different strategies, but all soft-bodied, all 8-armed, all moving through water with liquid grace. The ocean is not empty. It's full of hidden intelligence, of minds we barely understand, of consciousness distributed through arms and skin and suckers. Tonight, you're joining them. Not physically, but mentally. Sinking through consciousness layers. Descending from bright awareness through twilight drowsiness into the deep darkness of sleep. Like an octopus returning to its den at dawn. Like a pelagic species drifting through midnight waters. You're going where light doesn't reach. Where pressure builds. Where everything slows. Rest now in thoughts of descent. Of sinking. Of letting go of the surface world. You don't need to swim. Don't need to stay afloat. You can sink. Can surrender to depth. Can let darkness enfold you completely. The octopuses don't fear the deep. They live there. Thrive there. Find safety in darkness and pressure and the vast blue emptiness. You can too. Can find safety in the descent. In the darkness behind your eyelids. In the pressure of blankets and the weight of exhaustion pulling you down. Drift now. Like plankton in current. Like an octopus jet propelling through midnight water. Down. Always down. Into the depths where consciousness dissolves. Let the ocean take you. Let it hold you. Let it pull you into its quiet blue darkness. Just sink. Your breathing is slower now. Deeper. Like the slow pulse of ocean currents. Perfect. Because we're about to explore what makes an octopus an octopus. The essential features. The defining characteristics. They belong to the class Cephalopoda. Head, foot. That's what the word means in Greek. Because the arms, what appear to be feet, emerge directly from the head. They are in the same group as squids and cuttlefish. Close relatives. Cousins in the molluscan family tree. all sharing the same basic architecture: soft bodies, intelligent brains, chameleonic skin. But octopuses took this body plan in unique directions, specialized it, refined it into something extraordinary. The word octopus comes from Greek. Like so many scientific names, like so much of our attempt to categorize the natural world, it means 8 foot. Octo, 8, plus pose, foot. Simple, descriptive, accurate. Octopuses have 8 arms. Not 6. Not 10 like squid. 8. Always 8. It's definitional. Part of what makes them octopus rather than something else. People sometimes mistakenly call them tentacles. But tentacles are different. Squids have tentacles, specialized hunting appendages separate from arms. Octopuses have only arms. 8 equal appendages, each capable of the same functions. Their arms are lined with suckers. Hundreds of them. Sometimes thousands depending on species and size. Each sucker individually controlled. Each one a small miracle of engineering. Those suckers help them grip objects, create suction through muscular control, can hold with force that seems impossible for something with no bones, can grip rough rock or smooth glass with equal effectiveness. The suckers can also sense taste and touch. They're not just for holding. They're sense organs. Chemoreceptors detecting molecules in water. Mechanoreceptors feeling texture and pressure and vibration. An octopus can taste with its arms. This seems impossible. Seems like a mistake. But it's true. Documented. Verified through countless experiments. Imagine tasting texture. Tasting shape. Running your arm across a surface and knowing not just how it feels but how it tastes. Sweet or bitter or umami or something we don't have words for. That's how octopuses experience the world. Through a sensory fusion that we can barely conceptualize. Touch and taste merged. Chemical and physical information arriving simultaneously through the same sensors. They explore their environment through this combined sense. Run their arms across rocks feeling for texture and tasting for prey. Investigating crevices by tasting what hides inside. Building a chemical tactile map of their territory. It's alien. Deeply alien. A way of experiencing reality that humans will never access. We can describe it, study it, but never feel it. Never know what it's like to taste stone and coral and fish skin through hundreds of simultaneous contact points. As you drift deeper into sleep, try to imagine it. Try to picture experiencing the world through your hands, through your fingers, through hundreds of taste buds distributed across your palms and fingertips. Running your hand along a wall and tasting the paint. Touching a doorknob and tasting the metal. Embracing someone and tasting their skin chemistry. Not with your mouth. With your entire arm. You can't really imagine it. Your brain isn't wired for it. But you can try. Can reach toward that alien experience. Can let the attempt stretch your mind into unfamiliar shapes. And in that stretching, in that reaching towards something unknowable, there's a kind of rest. A release from certainty. From the assumption that your experience of reality is complete. Is all there is. Octopuses remind us that consciousness comes in many forms. That intelligence doesn't require looking like us. That experience can be radically different and still be valid. Still be real. Still be sophisticated and complex and worthy of respect. Rest now in thoughts of alien minds, of intelligence distributed through 8 arms, of tasting the ocean with your entire body. You don't need to understand it. Don't need to fully grasp it. Just let it exist as a mystery, as a reminder that the universe contains more than you can know. Somewhere an octopus is tasting its way through darkness, experiencing reality in ways you never will. And that's okay. That's beautiful. That's the endless diversity of life expressing itself in forms beyond human imagination. Drift now with the 8-armed thinkers, the taste touchers, the alien minds in familiar waters. Let their strangeness lull you. Let the mystery dissolve into sleep. You don't need answers. Just rest. Just acceptance. Just the slow descent into unconsciousness. Just drift. You're so deep now. Thoughts dissolving. Form becoming fluid. Perfect. Because we're about to explore the octopus body. The soft architecture. The strength without skeleton. Octopuses have no bones. None. 0. Not even cartilage like sharks. Nothing hard inside to provide structure. No internal framework. No support system. They also have no internal shell. Unlike their ancestors. Unlike the chambered nautilus with its spiraling protection. Evolution took that away. Stripped it down. Left them exposed. Their bodies are very soft. Muscle and skin. Organs suspended in muscular walls. Everything flexible. Everything yielding. This seems like a weakness. Like vulnerability. How do you maintain shape without bones? How do you generate force without leverage? But softness is power. Softness is strategy. This helps them squeeze through tiny gaps. Through openings that seem impossibly small. Through spaces that would trap any vertebrate. They can fit through openings larger than their beak. That's the rule. The limiting factor. If the beak fits, the entire octopus can fit. Their beak is the hardest part of their body, made of chitin, like insect exoskeletons, hard enough to crack shells, sharp enough to pierce flesh, hidden in the center where the arms meet, the only rigid point in an otherwise liquid body. The beak is used for biting prey, for cracking crab shells, for defense when necessary. Its tool and weapon. The only hard truth in a soft existence. But everything else? Muscle. Flexible. Compressible. Capable of flowing through restrictions like thick liquid. Like intelligent water. Octopus arms are very flexible. This is understatement to the point of comedy. They don't just bend. They flow. They spiral and coil and reach and explore with freedom that defies description. They can bend in almost any direction. No joints limiting movement. No elbows or wrists or finger segments. Just continuous flexibility. Hydrostat mechanics. muscle working against muscle to create movement without bones. They can use their arms to explore objects, to investigate, to manipulate. 8 independent appendages, each capable of complex tasks. Imagine having 8 arms, each one as dexterous as your hands, each one capable of independent action, all coordinated but also autonomous, able to split attention across 8 simultaneous tasks. An octopus can explore 8 different directions simultaneously, can taste 8 different surfaces, can hold on to 8 separate objects while solving a puzzle with its brain. Its parallel processing embodied, distributed intelligence made flesh, mind spread across body rather than centralized in skull. As you sink into deeper sleep, let your sense of body soften. Let boundaries blur. Imagine yourself without bones, without rigid structure, just soft tissue, just muscle and thought. Imagine being able to pour yourself through small spaces, to flow like water, to reshape yourself as needed, to be liquid when necessary and solid when useful. Your body is mostly water anyway, 60% water. In that sense, you're already more liquid than solid, already more ocean than earth. But bones lock you into form. Skeleton fixes your shape. You can't compress, can't flow through tight spaces, can't reshape yourself to circumstance. The octopus can. Lives that reality every day, flowing through the world, adapting form to function, being whatever shape the moment requires. There's freedom in that softness, in having no rigid structure to maintain, no fixed form to defend, just adaptability, just flow. Rest now in thoughts of yielding, of softness as strength, of flexibility as strategy. You don't need to be rigid tonight, don't need to maintain structure. You can let everything soften, can let your sense of solid self dissolve. Be water for these hours. Be formless. Be flowing. Be ocean in the shape of human temporarily at rest. Tomorrow you'll return to bones and structure. But tonight, flow. Yield. Soften completely. Like an octopus squeezing through an impossible gap. Like muscle flowing around obstacle. Like intelligence adapting to circumstance. Drift now with the boneless ones, the soft-bodied thinkers, the flowing minds. Let your rigid structure dissolve. Let softness hold you. And rest. Just rest. Almost gone now. Almost dreaming. Almost dissolved into darkness. Stay with me. Just a little longer. Because we need to explore the interior. The biological machinery that keeps octopuses alive. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Not 1. Not 2. 3 separate pumps circulating blue blood through soft tissue. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills. These are the gill hearts, also called branchial hearts. They boost pressure, push blood through the gill capillaries where gas exchange happens, where oxygen enters and carbon dioxide leaves. 1 heart pumps blood to the rest of the body, the systemic heart, circulating oxygenated blood from gills to tissues, to arms and eyes and brain and organs, maintaining the life of the whole system. The main heart slows down when they swim. Actually slows. Decreases its rhythm when the octopus moves through water using jet propulsion. That is one reason swimming can exhaust them. Their cardiovascular system isn't optimized for sustained movement. Better suited for crawling, for using arms to walk across the seafloor or pull along rocks. Swimming is expensive for octopuses. Takes more energy than you'd expect for creatures living in water. So they swim in bursts. Use it for escape, for rapid movement when necessary, but crawl whenever possible. Now comes the truly alien detail. The thing that seems like science fiction. Octopus blood is blue. Not metaphorically. Not in certain light. Actually blue. Noticeably, obviously blue when exposed to oxygen. Their blood uses copper-based hemocyanin instead of iron-based hemoglobin like vertebrates. Copper instead of iron. Different chemistry for the same function, carrying oxygen through the circulatory system. Hemocyanin floats free in the blood. Not packaged in cells like our hemoglobin. Just dissolved in the plasma. And when it binds oxygen, it turns blue. Copper oxidizing. Creating that alien hue. It's less efficient than hemoglobin in warm water, but more efficient in cold water. In the temperatures where many octopuses live. Evolution optimizing for environment. Trading efficiency in some conditions for better performance in others. Most vertebrate blood uses iron-based hemoglobin. Red blood. Red from iron oxide. From rust essentially. We're built from oxidizing iron. From controlled corrosion pumping through our veins. Octopuses chose different chemistry. Copper instead of iron. Blue instead of red. It works. Keeps them alive. Oxygenates tissue. But it's fundamentally alien to our biology. They have excellent eyesight. Despite being invertebrates. Despite the evolutionary distance between us. Their eyes work like ours. Convergent evolution producing similar solutions. Camera eyes. Lens focusing light onto retina. Image processing creating useful vision. The mechanics differ in details, but the outcome is similar: sight. Perception. Visual understanding of the world. They can see well in low light. Better than humans in many cases. Their eyes adapted to ocean depths where sunlight penetrates weakly. Where bioluminescence might be the only illumination. Large pupils. Sensitive retinas. Processing that extracts signal from noise. Seeing in conditions that would leave us functionally blind. As you drift toward complete unconsciousness, hold these images. 3 hearts beating at different rhythms. Blue blood flowing through soft tissue. Eyes adapted to darkness perceiving what you cannot. Octopuses are alien. Not from space. But alien nonetheless. Built from different chemistry. Operating on different principles. Solving the same problems: circulation, oxygenation, perception, but through different mechanisms. And yet they work. They live. They thrive. Proof that there's more than one way to build a complex animal. More than one chemistry that supports consciousness. You are built from iron and calcium, from red blood and white bones. You operate on principles refined through vertebrate evolution. Your heart beats once per cycle. Your blood is red. Your eyes work in daylight. But you're not the only solution. Not the only way to build intelligence. The octopus proves that. Lives as proof. Thinks with blue blood and 3 hearts and boneless flexibility. Rest now in thoughts of diversity. Of different chemistries supporting different forms of life. Of alien minds running on copper instead of iron. Tomorrow you'll wake to red blood and 1 heart. But tonight, drift with the blue-blooded. The 3-hearted. The aliens in our oceans. Let their strangeness lull you. Let the impossibility of it dissolve into acceptance. Life finds ways. Many ways. Ways you'd never imagine. Ways that work despite seeming impossible. Drift now. Like blue blood through soft tissue. Like oxygen binding to copper. Like consciousness distributed through alien biology. Just drift. Your body is so heavy now. Sinking like a stone through dark water. Perfect. Because we're about to explore something that challenges our understanding of what mind means. What intelligence is. Where consciousness lives. Octopuses are highly intelligent. This is established. Documented through countless studies. Observed in the wild and in captivity. Undeniable. But their intelligence is different. Not lesser. Different. Built on different architecture. Operating through different mechanisms. They can solve puzzles. Mazes. Locked containers. Problems that require understanding cause and effect. That demand planning. Foresight. The ability to remember what worked before. They can open jars. This seems trivial until you watch it happen. Until you see an octopus examine a jar containing food. Explore it with arms. Discover the lid twists. Apply force in the correct direction. Persist until the lid comes off. That's not instinct. That's problem solving. Understanding. Intelligence engaging with novel challenges. They can learn through observation. Watch another octopus solve a problem. Then apply that solution themselves. Social learning. Cultural transmission. One mind teaching another without language. They can remember experiences. Form memories that persist. Recognize situations they've encountered before. Avoid places where they were hurt. Return to places where they found food. Some can recognize individual humans. Not just human as a category, but specific individuals. This person who feeds them. That person who cleaned the tank. The researcher who tested them yesterday. They remember faces. Associate individuals with experiences. Build relationships based on past interactions. They are considered the most intelligent invertebrates. Not smart for an invertebrate. The smartest. Period. More intelligent than most vertebrates. Rivaling some mammals in problem-solving ability. Octopuses have large brains. Relative to body size. Folded. Complex. containing around 500 million neurons, 500 million nerve cells. That's more than dogs, more than most animals. But here's where it gets strange, where their intelligence becomes truly alien. Many neurons are in their arms, not in the central brain, in the arms themselves. 2/3 of their neurons distributed through their 8 appendages. Their arms can act somewhat independently, can continue complex behaviors even when severed from the brain. A detached arm will still reach, still explore, still react to stimuli. It's not that the arms are separate minds. Not quite. But they have local processing, local decision making. They don't need constant instruction from the central brain. The brain sets goals, provides high-level direction. Find food, avoid predators, explore that crevice. But the arms execute those goals with local intelligence, with distributed processing that the central brain doesn't micromanage. Imagine delegating not to other people but to your own limbs. Your arm goes off to explore while you think about something else. Your leg decides how to navigate obstacles without your conscious attention. Your hands solve puzzles while your brain focuses on strategy. That's how octopuses operate. Central consciousness distributed across 8 semi-autonomous appendages. Mind is network rather than single processor. As you drift into deeper sleep, let this reorganize your assumptions about where consciousness lives. You assume mind lives in skull, in brain. That thinking happens in one place. That consciousness is centralized. But octopuses prove that's not the only way. That intelligence can be distributed. That thinking can happen in arms and skin and throughout the body. Maybe you're not as centralized as you assume. Your gut contains millions of neurons. Your heart has its own nervous system. Your skin processes information independently. Your body thinks even when you're not consciously directing it. Maybe consciousness is always distributed. You just don't notice because the distribution is hidden. Because your central brain claims credit for decisions made by the autonomic nervous system, by neural networks and organs, by processing happening in places you can't introspect. Rest now in thoughts of distributed mind, of intelligence as network rather than single point, of consciousness spread across body rather than trapped in skull. You don't need to understand exactly how the octopus does it. Just let it exist as proof that mind can take many forms. That intelligence doesn't require looking like human intelligence. That there are other ways to be smart. Other architectures for consciousness. Somewhere an octopus is thinking with its arms, solving problems through distributed processing, being intelligent in ways that don't translate to your experience but are no less real, no less sophisticated, no less worthy of respect. Drift now with the distributed minds, the arm thinkers, the network consciousness. Let your own mind fragment. Let thinking spread through your relaxing body. Let consciousness diffuse into sleep. You don't need central control tonight. Can let your body's distributed intelligence take over. Can trust the autonomic systems, the unconscious processing, the mind that exists below awareness. Just let go. You're floating now, barely connected to your body, like kelp drifting in gentle current. Perfect. Because we need to explore the arms themselves. The 8 appendages. The thinking, tasting, reaching extensions that define octopus existence. Each arm has a complex nervous system. Not simple motor control. Not just muscle receiving signals from brain. A nervous system. Capable of processing. Of decision making. Of acting with local intelligence. Their arms can move and react on their own. Even when disconnected from central processing. Even when the brain isn't giving explicit commands. They have agency. Autonomy within the larger system. They can taste with their suckers. We covered this before, but it bears repeating. Deepening. Savoring the impossibility of it. Hundreds of chemoreceptors. Each sucker sampling the chemical signature of whatever it touches. Building a taste map of the environment through contact. Through exploration. They explore their surroundings through touch. Running arms across surfaces. Investigating textures. Probing crevices. Building understanding through tactile input combined with chemical sensing. Their arms are incredibly precise. Can manipulate tiny objects. Can thread through complex spaces. Can open containers that require fine motor control. All without rigid bones. Without joints providing mechanical advantage. They can gently handle objects. Fragile things. Eggs. Delicate prey. Touching without crushing. Holding without damaging. Precision control through pure muscle management. They can also grip tightly when needed. Create suction that's difficult to break. Hold on to struggling prey. Anchor themselves to rocks in current. Switch from gentle to powerful as circumstance requires. Their movements are smooth and controlled. Flowing rather than jerky. Continuous rather than segmented. Beautiful to watch. Mesmerizing. Like watching liquid intelligence in motion. This gives them great dexterity. Manipulation ability that rivals human hands. Maybe exceeds human hands in some ways. 8 appendages versus 2. Hundreds of contact points versus 10 fingers. Different but equally sophisticated. It helps them survive in complex environments. Coral reefs with endless crevices. Rocky seafloors with infinite hiding spots. Environments where success requires reaching into spaces you can't see. Investigating by feel and taste rather than vision. The arms are not just limbs. They're sense organs. They're tools. They're thinking appendages that extend the octopus's consciousness into the world like roots seeking water. As you drift toward complete unconsciousness, imagine your arms gaining independence. Imagine them thinking, acting with local intelligence while you sleep. One arm explores the space beside your bed. Another investigates the texture of your blanket. A third tastes the pillow. A fourth reaches into darkness seeking nothing in particular. Just exploring. Being curious. Acting on local initiative. It sounds disturbing. Loss of control. But maybe it's freeing. Maybe delegating to distributed intelligence is relief rather than threat. Your body already acts independently. Your heart beats without permission. Your lungs breathe while you sleep. Your digestive system processes without conscious oversight. Your immune system fights battles you never know about. You're already distributed, already operating through semi-autonomous systems. You just don't notice because it's unconscious, hidden behind the illusion of central control. Rest now in thoughts of delegation, of trusting your body's intelligence, of letting go of micromanagement. Your arms don't need your attention tonight. Your legs don't need conscious direction. Your organs will function without supervision. Your autonomic nervous system will handle everything. You can let go, can stop managing, can surrender control to the distributed intelligence that's been running your body all along. Somewhere an octopus sleeps with arms extended, each one resting but ready, each one containing enough neural processing to act independently if needed. The central brain sleeping while the peripheral nervous systems maintain vigilance. You can do that too. Can let your central consciousness sleep while your body's distributed intelligence maintains operations. Drift now with the arm thinkers, the tasting explorers, the autonomous appendages. Let your limbs relax completely. Let them exist without direction. Let them be heavy and still and content in their own distributed awareness. You don't need to be in control. Don't need to manage every system. Can trust the intelligence distributed through your body. Just rest. Almost gone now. Almost dreaming. Almost invisible. Perfect. Because we're about to explore the octopus's greatest talent. The thing that makes them seem almost magical, almost supernatural. Octopuses are masters of camouflage. Not good at it. Not skilled. Masters. Among the best camouflage artists in the entire animal kingdom. They can change color quickly. Not over hours or days. Seconds. Fractions of seconds. Faster than you can focus your eyes. Instant transformation from one pattern to another. They can also change skin texture. Not just color but topology. Smooth becoming rough. Flat becoming bumpy. Skin that was like glass becoming like coral. Physical transformation of surface structure. Their skin contains chromatophores, pigment-filled cells, sacs of color, red, yellow, brown, black, controlled by muscles. When the muscles contract, the sac expands. When they relax, it shrinks. Color appearing and disappearing through muscular control. Chromatophores are pigment-filled cells, each one individually controlled by the nervous system. Each one a pixel in a living display. Thousands of them working in coordination to create patterns, images, camouflage. They also have iridophores, reflective cells beneath the chromatophores, creating iridescence, shimmer, metallic effects, blues and greens and silvers that the pigment cells can't produce alone. They also have leucophores, white cells, creating highlights, contrast, patches of brightness against darker backgrounds. These cells help create color effects, layered, working together. Chromatophores providing base colors, iridophores adding reflective shimmer, leucophores creating contrast. All coordinated, all controlled, all producing effects that seem impossible for biology. They can match rocks, coral, and sand. Not approximately. Not close enough. Perfectly. Becoming visually indistinguishable from background. Disappearing while you watch. Turning from obvious to invisible in heartbeats. Camouflage helps them avoid predators. Sharks. Seals. Dolphins. Large fish. Anything that hunts octopus. Anything that sees soft flesh as meal. The ability to vanish is survival. Is life versus death. Is the difference between being seen and being safe. But it's not just defensive. Camouflage is also offensive. Strategic. Camouflage also helps them ambush prey. Becoming rock. Becoming coral. Becoming sand. Then erupting when prey approaches. Arms shooting out. Suckers gripping. Beak biting. Prey that thought it was safe suddenly captured by the rock it just passed. Octopuses can release ink. Dark fluid from a gland. Squirted into water when threatened. Ink helps distract predators. Creates a cloud. A decoy. Something dark and octopus-shaped hanging in water while the real octopus jets away in another direction. It can create a smokescreen effect. Obscuring vision. Buying seconds. Seconds that mean the difference between capture and escape. Some octopuses are venomous. The blue-ringed octopus carries neurotoxin strong enough to kill humans. Small and beautiful and absolutely lethal. Warning colors, blue rings appearing when threatened, announcing danger. All octopuses produce chemicals for defense. Compounds that taste bad. That irritate. That make them unpleasant to eat. Chemical warfare backing up camouflage and ink. As you drift into final sleep, imagine being able to change your appearance instantly. Becoming invisible when you need to hide. Becoming colorful when you want attention. Matching your surroundings perfectly. The power to vanish. To be unseen. To blend so completely that observers look directly at you and see only background. There's safety in invisibility. In being overlooked. In not drawing attention. In letting the world's gaze pass over you without stopping. You seek that sometimes. Long for invisibility. For the ability to move through the world unnoticed. To exist without being perceived. To rest without being seen. Tonight you can have it. Not through chromatophores but through darkness. Through closed eyelids. Through the privacy of your own unconscious mind. No one can see you here. No one can perceive what happens in your dreams. You're invisible to the waking world. Hidden in sleep. Camouflaged by darkness. Rest now in that invisibility. Let it comfort rather than frighten. Let being unseen be safety rather than loneliness. Somewhere an octopus vanishes against reef. Becomes stone. Becomes invisible through biological magic. Rests in plain sight, hidden by perfect mimicry. You can rest too. Can vanish into sleep. Can become invisible to demands and expectations and the watching world. Drift now with the masters of disguise. The vanishing ones. The living canvases painting themselves into backgrounds. Let yourself disappear. Let visibility fade. Let perception dissolve. You are becoming invisible, becoming background, becoming nothing that anyone can see. And in that invisibility, perfect rest. Just vanish. You're barely here. Just a ghost. Just fading awareness. Perfect. Because we're hunting now. Following octopuses through their nocturnal prowls. Their search for food in darkness. They are carnivores. Meat eaters. Predators despite soft bodies. Despite seeming vulnerable. Despite apparent defenselessness. They eat crabs. Crustaceans with hard shells and sharp claws. Prey that can fight back. That can injure soft flesh. But octopuses have strategies. Advantages that overcome defensive shells. They eat shrimp. Quick prey. Darting prey. Prey that can flee faster than octopuses can swim. But stealth overcomes speed. Camouflaged ambush beats rapid escape. They eat fish. Some species anyway. Fish that shelter in crevices. That hide in reef gaps. That can be caught through patience rather than pursuit. They eat mollusks like clams and mussels. Fellow mollusks. Evolutionary cousins. But these cousins have shells. Protection that seems impenetrable. Some can drill into shells. Using the radula. Using secreted chemicals that soften shell material. Creating holes. Accessing soft tissue inside. Eating prey from within its own armor. The radula is a tongue-like structure with teeth. Not teeth like yours. Rows of tiny structures. Conveyor belt of sharpness. Scraping. Rasping. Breaking down food. Helping extract flesh from shells. They usually hunt at night. When visibility is low. When many prey species are less alert. When darkness provides additional camouflage beyond color change. Octopuses are mostly solitary. Not pack hunters. Not cooperative predators. Alone. Operating independently. Each octopus responsible for its own survival. They do not usually live in groups. No schools. No herds. No collective protection or collective hunting. Just individual animals claiming individual territories. They often hide in dens. Crevices. Caves. Spaces between rocks. Gaps in coral. Protected spaces where they can retreat. Where they can rest without being exposed. They may use rocks or shells as shelters. Not just finding shelters but creating them. Arranging objects. Building doors from collected shells. Engineering safe spaces from available materials. Tool use. Not just intelligence but practical application. Taking objects and repurposing them. Solving environmental problems through manipulation of materials. They live quiet, hidden lives. Most of them anyway. Not dramatic. Not spectacular. Just hunting at night. Hiding during day. Existing in the margins and crevices of reef ecosystems. Not charismatic megafauna. Not the whales and dolphins and sharks that capture imagination. Just quiet cephalopods surviving through stealth and intelligence. As you drift into complete unconsciousness, imagine hunting in darkness, moving through midnight waters, tasting the ocean for chemical trails, following scent to prey you can't see. The world becomes purely tactile, purely chemical, vision reduced to dim shapes and bioluminescent hints. Everything else is feel and taste and the slow patient work of exploration. That's how octopuses hunt. How they survive. Not through speed or strength but through quiet persistence. Through being better at hiding. Better at searching. Better at using darkness to their advantage. There's wisdom in quiet hunting. In patient searching. In letting prey come to you rather than exhausting yourself in pursuit. Rest now in thoughts of patience, of strategic waiting, of letting the world come to you while you remain hidden. You don't need to pursue tonight. Don't need to hunt or chase or strive. Can wait. Can be still. Can let the world move around you while you rest in darkness. Somewhere an octopus jets silently through midnight water. Searching. Tasting. Hunting with 8 arms and distributed intelligence. Patient. Efficient. Surviving through strategies refined over millions of years. You can be patient too. Can wait for what you need. Can trust that sustenance will come. That survival doesn't require constant striving. That sometimes the best strategy is quiet presence. Hidden readiness. Strategic stillness. Drift now with the night hunters. The quiet predators. The patient ones. Let hunting dissolve into rest. Let pursuit become stillness. Let all effort cease. You've hunted enough. Worked enough. Strived enough. Tonight, just rest. Just be still. Just let the darkness hold you. Just rest. Nothing left now. Just fading embers. Just the last sparks of consciousness. But hold on. One more truth. One that makes the octopus story both beautiful and sad. Octopuses have short lifespans. Heartbreakingly short. Especially given their intelligence. Their complexity. Many live only 1 to 2 years. From hatching to death in 12 to 24 months. A single rotation around the sun. Sometimes less. Some larger species live longer. The giant Pacific octopus might reach 5 years. Maybe 6 in exceptional cases. But that's rare. That's the exception. Most are done in a year or 2. Their entire lives compressed into time spans we consider brief. Temporary. Most octopuses die after mating. Not old age. Not disease or predation. But reproduction. The act of creating the next generation triggers their end. Males often die shortly after mating. Exhausted. Purpose fulfilled. Bodies shutting down after the genetic material is passed on. Females usually guard their eggs. This is their final act. Their last purpose. They find a den. Lay thousands of eggs. Then stay with them. Protecting them. Aerating them. Keeping them safe from predators. Many mothers do not eat while guarding eggs. Not can't eat. Don't eat. Stop feeding entirely. pour all energy into egg maintenance, into preparation for hatching, into the last service they can provide. After hatching, the female often dies. Usually dies. The babies emerge and she's spent. Empty. Having given everything. Her body shutting down from starvation and exhaustion and biological programming that says her work is complete. It's called reproductive senescence. Programmed aging. Death triggered by hormones. By chemical signals that tell the body to stop maintaining itself. To shut down. To make room for the next generation. The mother octopus doesn't see her children grow. Doesn't know what they become. Just guards them into existence, then disappears. Fades. Returns to the ocean as nutrients for other life. Octopus eggs may be laid in long strings. Thousands of them. Hanging from den ceilings like strange curtains. Each one a potential octopus. Most won't survive. Predation. Starvation. The harsh statistics of our selected reproduction. Baby octopuses are called paralarvae when newly hatched. Not larvae exactly. Not adults. Something between. Tiny and translucent. Drifting in current. Beginning the journey toward octopushood. Young octopuses are tiny and vulnerable. Everything eats them. Fish. Jellyfish. Other octopuses. They're plankton essentially. Drifting. Hoping to survive long enough to grow. To descend to the seafloor. To become true octopuses. Most don't make it. The vast majority die. That's why the mother lays thousands. Why she guards them so carefully. Why she sacrifices herself for their chance at life. It's lottery biology. Throw thousands of dice. Hope a few come up favorable. Except that most won't. As consciousness finally extinguishes, hold this tragedy gently. These intelligent, complex, sophisticated animals living briefly. Burning bright and dying young. Creating the next generation and vanishing. There's something profound in that sacrifice. In a mother who starves herself for eggs she'll never see hatch. In the certainty of death following reproduction. In the biological imperative that overrides self-preservation. It's tragic. But maybe it's also beautiful. A complete giving. A total dedication. Life pouring itself forward through the bottleneck of generation to generation. You are the product of similar sacrifice. Different mechanisms but same pattern. Ancestors who gave everything. Who suffered and died so you could exist. Chain of sacrifice stretching back through evolutionary time. Rest now in gratitude for brevity. For lives lived fully despite being short. For the octopuses who exist brilliantly for a year or two then disappear. For mothers who guard eggs they'll never see hatch. Their brief lives are no less valuable for being brief. Their intelligence no less real for lasting only months. Their consciousness no less sophisticated for burning out quickly. Maybe brevity intensifies rather than diminishes. Maybe short lives are lived more fully. Maybe consciousness that knows its expiration date burns brighter. Drift now with thoughts of sacrifice and brevity and lives lived completely despite being short. Tomorrow you'll wake. You have years ahead. Decades maybe. more time than any octopus ever gets. But tonight, honor the brief lives, the sacrificed mothers, the babies drifting in current hoping to survive. Sleep now in peace. Let consciousness dissolve completely. You are here because others sacrificed. Others gave everything. Back through time. Back through evolution. Back to the beginning. Rest in that lineage. In that chain of sacrifice. In that flow of life from generation to generation. And sleep. Just sleep. Gone now. Completely. Just echoes. Just fading ripples. But here at the end, this final truth: you've been swimming in their world all along. The ocean covers most of Earth. 70% of the surface. The majority of our planet is octopus habitat. Is their blue domain. We live on islands. On the minority land masses. The unusual parts. The exceptions. They live in the rule. The normal. The vast water that defines our planet more than continents do. Octopuses in their hundreds of species. Distributed across oceans. Living at all depths. All temperatures. All ecosystems. They're everywhere saltwater exists. They've been here longer than us. Will likely persist after us. Eight-armed intelligence swimming through blue emptiness while continents shift and species rise and fall. They don't need us. Don't know we exist for the most part. Just live their brief lives. Hunt. Hide. Mate. Die. The cycle continuing without reference to human civilization. We study them. Marvel at them. Try to understand their distributed consciousness and color-changing skin and 3 hearts pumping blue blood. But they don't study us. Don't care about our complexity. We're just occasional predators. Occasional prey items for the largest species. Occasional obstacles. Occasional threats. We're not central to their existence. And their existence continues with or without our attention. There's humility in that. In recognizing that most life on Earth operates without caring about humans. That consciousness exists in forms that don't acknowledge us. That intelligence swims through oceans completely independent of our civilization. As the last traces of awareness fade, picture the ocean. The vast blue. The 3-dimensional space where octopuses drift and hunt and think with distributed minds. It's alien territory. You can visit but never truly belong. Can observe but never fully understand. Can appreciate but never experience what it's like to taste with your arms. To think with 3 hearts. To live knowing your life will end after mating. The ocean holds mysteries. Always has. Always will. We've mapped a tiny fraction. Understood less. The deep remains largely unknown. Unexplored. Full of life we've never seen. Species we've never named. Octopuses we've never met. And they don't care. Don't wait for discovery. Just live. Just exist in the blue emptiness. Just are. Rest now in that vast indifference. Let the ocean's magnitude humble you. Let the existence of alien intelligence in our own waters reframe your assumptions about consciousness. About what matters. about your place in the larger story. You are important, but not central. You are conscious, but not uniquely. You are intelligent, but not definitively more so than creatures with 3 hearts and 8 arms. The ocean doesn't care about your worries, your stress, your problems. It continues. Vast, blue, indifferent. And in that indifference, there's peace, release, the freedom that comes from recognizing you're not the center, not the most important thing, just another form of consciousness, another pattern of organization, another temporary structure in the flow. Drift now completely. Let consciousness dissolve like ink in current. Let awareness spread and thin and disappear into the vast blue emptiness. Somewhere octopuses hunt in darkness. Somewhere they guard eggs in dens. Somewhere they drift through midnight water thinking 8-armed thoughts in blue blood. And you rest. You sleep. You let human consciousness fade into the darkness that connects all minds, all awareness, all temporary patterns of organization that briefly think and feel and experience before returning to the blue. Sleep now. Final. Complete. Total. Let the ocean take you. Let the blue emptiness hold you. Let consciousness extinguish like bioluminescence fading. The octopuses will continue. The ocean will continue. Life will continue. And you rest in that continuation. That flow. That endless cycling of energy through temporary forms. Sleep. Just sleep. You made it through, sleepy soul. Or perhaps you didn't. Perhaps you drifted away chapters ago, which is exactly what should have happened. If these whispered secrets of 8-armed intelligence helped you find rest, if this sanctuary gave you peace, consider helping other wanderers find their way here. A quiet subscription. A gentle share. Not for me, but for them. For the other sleepy souls still searching. We'll be here, whispering wonder about alien minds in familiar waters, building this campfire bigger, brighter, warmer. Welcome home. Rest well. Always.